Okay, welcome back to another video. It's been actually a while since I've done a video because, well, I've been busy in school. I want to do something different today. We're doing, believe it or not, a short haul flight. Knowing me that I do a lot of like long haul flights, but I'm going to take a break from that because with the time I have. Right now the passengers are being boarded, but we haven't actually started the pre-flight because I had some audio issues setting up NVIDIA Capture Play. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Air France flight 600 bound for Martinque from I don't know how to pronounce the airport name, but I'll just put it on screen. And I'm not French, so I don't know how to read that or pronounce it, so I apologize. But it's going to be a 1 hour flight on board the Airbus A320-200, and let's just get into the cockpit and start setting up the aircraft. Okay, welcome back to the flight deck. So we are gonna go ahead. It's still boarding. Sorry, I haven't done a video in a while, so forgive me if I don't commentate or anything. I already did the startup, so we have got the aiders aligned. Boarding is already complete. We'll just put on the APU bleed, and we'll just set up the FMS really quickly. So we are Air France 600, or how the French pronounce it, Air France, but you know, can be bothered. Cruising level is going to be 160. Wow, that is very low because it's a 1 hour flight, literally island to island. This is, believe it or not, this is a flight that Air France operates in the Caribbean on their little A320s. I already did the flight from Miami to Pointe-à-Pitre, however you pronounce that, the airport. And it was a 3 hour flight, so this is just going to be a short haul. Then on the next video we can probably do the 3 hour hop to French Guiana, which is the final destination for this A320. Alright, so we have runway 30. We're going to be using the Cami 2 Romeo departure according to our flight plan. I'm going to just go ahead and send the load sheet to the MCDU, and then just like that, and then the departures. So I'm recording this in the middle of a METAR outage, so I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm trying to sync the live weather. So I'm gonna get the real world weather for the airport in Navigraph, from Navigraph charts. So according to Navigraph charts, the winds are 000 at 0 knots. Wonderful. Temperatures are, sorry, just spaced out for 24 degrees, and the QNH is 1013. So there you go. Then we're just gonna calculate. So we got our V speeds here. I'm gonna go ahead and send this to the McDo, and then there you go. It's gonna go ahead and, oh right, I forgot, I need to set up the, I keep forgetting this. If it's a force of habit to like put in the arrival mid-flight, but since it's a very short flight, we're gonna do this anyway. So runway 10, I'm gonna pick the ILS Zulu runway 10. So we just go ahead straight in, make a left turn, and then capture the localizer. That's it. Via Dedet, no star, so via Dedet according to our chart, and there you go. So gonna go ahead and select the flight plan, get a copy of it just in case if there's any like discrepancies or any change of plans. Flick these two constraints, get our VORs on, and we are actually on VATSIM, but no ATC online. So actually I'm just gonna double check that. Yeah, no, there's no ATC. So, pre-flight is done. So we'll go ahead and start off the cockpit preparation. So bear in mind, I am not a professional. These are just some of the things that I learned during my flight sim training so far. So cockpit preparation. So gear pins and covers already removed. Fuel quantity. We have 4,530 kilograms. Seatbelt signs are on. ADIRS. So normally some people just check that it's set to align to nav, but the proper way to checking it is going to data, IRS monitor, then this is supposed to say nav. So that means they're on nav. BioRef QNH 1013. Cockpit preparation is complete. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and ask GSX to prepare ourselves for prepare for pushback and departure. Get the Fenix here. I don't know why these aren't. Oh shoot! I shouldn't have. I should have disconnected external power. My bad. And then we're gonna do the pre-flight. So ground control, CFR test. Hear the beep. We're good. Already tested that.
We are ready for pushback.
Hello. Fuel pumps are on. Beacon is on. APU and APU bleed are on. So I'm gonna set that to auto. The strobe's on auto. So cool. Now we're just gonna wait for the tug to come and push us back. Then we'll do the before start checklist and everything else. Yeah, that's set to 2000. Okay, so runway 1, so we're taking off on runway 30, and we will be doing, well, I think we're gonna take Echo for departure, or if we want to use full length, but I think I'm betting my money on Echo for now. So there you go, we have our, so we'll just nose right, tail to left. That will be facing runway 30.
Release parking brakes.
Greta cockpit. Parking brake is released on block 15. You may begin push. Okay. So we'll just put that to auto. Alright, we'll go ahead and... Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to do the before start checklist. See, you can tell how long I haven't flew for a while. Parking brake already off. Takeoff speed and thrust V1 150, VR 150, V2 150. Flex 66. Windows closed. Beacon on. 4-star checklist is complete. Ignition start. Engine number 1 start. Alright, let's try to make... let's not try to make any more mistakes. Engine number 2 start. It's raining now. I think we'll be needing to use full length here, but we'll see. Let's see if we overrun the runway on Echo.
Please set parking brakes.
Cockpit parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Confirmation.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, so my flow as a captain, see on the left seat, pilot monitoring supposedly. Speed brakes are armed. We set the rudder trim, flaps setting to 1, then the pilot flying should turn off the APU. I think we'll need anti-ice later, but yeah. And APU off. Go down over here to the center pedestal and then check the status page, and everything is normal. So, once the tug reaches to our left here, or either way where the tug goes, depending where the aircraft is facing, you have to start the start checklist.
Bypass Parma. Left is clear. Right is
Right, there you go. Ooh, it's about to hit the grass right there. Oh, close. Alright, unfortunately the weather radar on the Fenix, on the big Fenix update, the BFU update, doesn't work, so it still says in up, so I don't know what's happening, but yeah. Alright. Tow truck is left on the left. We can start the after start checklist anti-ice. I think we'll be needing those, so we'll start on engine number 1 and 2. ECAM status, we already checked that. Pitch trim. So in order to check pitch trim, go to our fuel prediction page. 30.5 on our, sorry. I think you're supposed to check it here, 31.7. We go to the flight control page, so that will bring us to a trim of down by 0.4. Just please don't bash me, alright? This is what I've learned so far from my flight training. Right? I'm not a professional. Rudder trim is neutral. After start checklist is complete. Okay, now we can, at this point we can begin taxiing. So fuse gone off. Get our taxi lights on. It's gonna be a wild ride here. So go. So just gonna add a bit of thrust. As I said, no more mistakes. There you go. You can see a bit that the sun is starting to rise. All right, so gonna do a quick brake check. There you go. All right, so that's when you turn on the auto brake. All right, while taxiing, let's do the taxi checklist. First thing on the list is the flight controls. So flight control check. Full left, neutral. Full right, neutral. Full down, full up, neutral. Then check the rudders. Gonna disconnect that first. Then nose wheel steering. Full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls are checked. Flap setting 1+F. Radar and predictive wind shear is on. ECAM memo. Takeoff, no blue. Taxi checklist is complete. So making our way here. So something else I learned from flight training is that the Airbus A320 loves to turn at 10 knots. You can turn the aircraft properly at 10 knots. But at this weather, I think it's going to be less than 10 knots. Hopefully the weather's better at Martinique. So that's Echo, but I don't want to bet my passengers' lives on not overrunning the aircraft. So I'm gonna take Delta instead. Right here. Man, you just gotta love MSFS. If you see the aircraft, just yeah, you could. If you could see the aircraft wobbling, don't worry, it's a scenery issue. So this is Delta. Alright, gonna enter the runway now. No need to call on Unicom, but because barely anyone is flying at the Caribbean. Okay, lineup checklist. Takeoff runway. Runway 05 is confirmed already. TCAS, TARA, TA only for now, but yeah. And packs 1 and 2 are on. Line of checklist is complete. Alright. Visibility is drastically going down, so better hurry up. So let's do a static takeoff for this. So fifth takeoff. Thrust stable. They probably did it wrong, but yeah, it's whatever. Alright, Manflex 60 SRS, my auto thrust is blue. $100 knots. V1 rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. That's a steep climb, by the way. Alright, we got a nav. $1,000. Turn on the autopilot. My bad. Wait. Thrust, climb, climb. Oh, very early morning departure. Alright, S speed, flaps up, speed checked, flaps up. I don't think we'll no longer need the anti-ice, so. Oh, this looks nice. Hang on. It's a thumbnail shot. Oh, wait. There we go. That'll do it. So if you're wondering why MSFS looks different a bit, it's because Rex Atmos Core was just released recently, I think like a couple weeks ago. Just been enjoying it so far. It took me a while to find the right presets, but I think I'll link it in the description, what presets I'm using, including the reshade I'm using as well, to make MSFS look more, you know, realistic, I guess. But in all honesty, I don't have any right to say that if one thing it looks realistic because I haven't flown in real life yet. But I do have eyes, and I was a passenger, so many times. Oh my gosh, this looks awesome. Alright, I have no... Oh, okay. So it's flashing already, so I'll just put to standard now. Uh, 10,000. Let go of the passengers now, and we can relax. Okay. So, flight 160 is our cruising. Optimum is 360, but we can't reach that in our time frame. And flight 376 is our recommended max. So, yeah, that's what we need to do so far. Runway 10. So this is just to monitor like how far, like how much distance we've got from the threshold. Oh, this looks super nice. Whew. Gonna take another thumbnail shot. Man, this plane looks so cute. Love it. There you go, I'll do it. Looks like we have a company message. Ooh, it's a bit turbulent. I'm sure that will wear out. If it's still continuing, then we'll just have to strap in the passengers again. Oh, this is our load sheet. Oops, forgot to accept that. Man, this looks awesome. So how many nautical miles till we got till our top of descent? Okay, that's a lot shorter than I thought. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I don't think I'll be doing any more cinematics that I used to do because it's a very short flight. So I'll see you guys later. When we begin our briefing for our arrival into Martinique. So the MCDU earlier was warning me to put in the destination data, so we'll begin the briefing now. So what I learned is there is a standard format when it comes to like briefing, right? So we call it C2F. So that stands for charts, terrain, weather, operations, and fuel. So in terms of charts, with their snow arrival, we'll be using the ILS ILS Zulu runway 10, which is chart 11-1, and the aerodrome chart, actually not aerodrome, the ground chart, which is chart 10-9. Okay. The terrain we have to worry about today, it doesn't really display, but I think 4,148 is the peak, which is the mountains surrounding the airport. I'll show you later. And so that's charts. Terrain. So yeah, we already did terrain. So next off is the weather. Now the weather I haven't actually checked yet. The weather at Martinique is variable at 2 knots cavalcade, 25 degrees, dew point 24, QNH is 1013, and there are reported rain showers. Cumulonimbus clouds of 1,500 broken at 2,000 and it's slowly becoming 100 at 14 knots. So we'll have to take note of that just in case. But 100 at 14, it still gives us a really good headwind. But who knows? The winds might swiftly change. And operations. So we'll be using, since it's raining there, we'll be using medium auto brakes, full reverse, just to minimize aquaplaning, because who wants that? And the runway is going to be slippery. Actually, wait, we may be using low auto brake, because medium auto brake, I think it's gonna stop us like way too early. So I think low auto brake will do the trick, but full reverse still. And fuel, in terms of fuel, we'll have 28 minutes of extra fuel. So I think that's enough time to head back to our origin destination. So that concludes the briefing, and we can start inputting the arrival. So there's another format that you have to learn. It's called the HAT. So you go here to the flight plan. All right. So flight plan. We'll just check this over here. It looks a bit messy. Hang on, I don't know why. Okay, wait. I think I got what's going on here. Daggett Air. So that was what's going on. Hang on. I think I'll have to do the flight plan all over again. Go via. So insert. Did that fix it? No, it did not. Why is it tracking to... Okay, Carex. No idea why it's tracking the airport's VOR. Yeah, that's a bit interesting. Oh my gosh, okay, our top of descent is like literally right now. Let's quickly put this in. Prague, add that in, right? Perf. So 1013 on the QNH. 25 degrees on the temperature. In order to input variable, just add in the runway heading, so which is 100. And 2 knots. Bow ref, the minimums were category C, and we can only do like a 3.3% go around gradient, so it's going to be 350. There you go. We're not yet done with the hat. What else am I supposed to do? Here. Select flight plan, copy the active, done. And then ATC comm, nothing really. That is the hat. See? Top percent reach, Jesus Christ. Okay. Gonna go ahead and start descending here. We want to capture the localizer at 2000. Yes, stop complaining. So at IFF, India Foxtrot 10, I'm just gonna add this here. The altitude constraint should be 2000. That'll put us in a steeper angle, but yet again, we want to capture that glide slope. So I'm gonna go full auto, full spoilers here. So we're just slowly descending here now. Good. Sorry, I was just checking because I am really there's something's going on in my country. All right, 11,000. Man, I bet the passengers haven't even finished eating. But if there is an actual meal service on the real flight, props to the flight attendants for putting their best effort to like serving it on time before descent. All right, seatbelt signs can come on. We're already below 10. We're crossing through 10,000 now. See some of the islands through here. I believe that island is, oh dear, I don't know. Oh no, that's already Martinique. Okay, so this is the peak that we're talking about, which is 4,000, which is about 4,000 feet. So, but that's none of our business for now, because the airport is situated between two mountains, and we're just gonna go right through them. Okay, set this to Q neutral already. You're gonna see my improved landing skills, because whenever I fly the Airbus, I tend to float it a lot, specifically on the A320 and A350. Okay, it's asking for more drag now, which is just insane. I think it was busy decelerating. Oh, we need to decelerate more as well. See this D here? That stands for, that's a point where we have to like slow down a lot. Oh, speaking of 10,000, why haven't I turned on the landing lights? There you go. See? Very quick flight. Simply told me that it was going to be an hour. I think this is going to be less than 30 minutes. This is going to go down in my logbook as the shortest flight I've ever done. The next shortest flight I've done was from my home airport in Manila to Caticlan, which is Boracay. right. Okay. Sorry. 2,000. There you go. Yes, because because we need to maintain the speed. Actually, that will work. All right. So low auto brake. Set. Sorry if I just keep switching to the outside view. The sunset looks amazing. It's not sunset. Sorry, sunrise. Because right now where I live, sun is just about to set, and right now it's in the simulator it's gonna rise now. Right, just slowing down again here. 139. Gonna go ahead and chuck on the LS. This plane is already starting to slow down now. That's good. As we make that turn, gonna engage approach mode now. We got Cat 3 single, okay?
Landing.
But we won't be using auto land. Word from the cabin.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
All right. Okay. So we'll take flaps 1 now. We got lock star now. Flaps 2, speed check flaps 2. $12 miles to go. Now I'm gonna check if there's gonna be any planes arriving into Martinique. Which is none. All right. Saint Martin looks busy. Never mind, it's just one plane on the ground. All right, we're not gonna set flaps 3 yet. So the Airbus will end up maintaining the F speed there. I know the degree of pitch may be feeling a bit uncomfortable for the passengers, but they'll have to bear with it for now. Are there any speed restrictions that we have to follow? No, okay. This looks epic. So one mountainside here, another here. Also, if you have like any flight suggestions, just like let me know, like in the comments, and I'll be more than willing to look out for them and not look out. That's the wrong word. Wrong phrase. Try them. And record them. So if you want to see me like fly from your origin airport, or if you have any interesting flights so far, let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than willing to try them out. So we got the glide slope here. 6 miles. Gonna put the gear down. Runway turn off lights and takeoff lights can be on. Ground spoilers armed. Forgot to start the approach checklist, that's my bad. Ref, Korean H1013, seatbelt signs are on. Auto brake low, engine mode select is our norm. Approach checklist complete. We'll take flaps 3 now. And flaps 4. And just gonna imagine that ATC like clears us to land, so we're gonna initiate the landing checklist now. So landing checklist, ECAM memo, landing no blue. So landing checklist is complete. Right, here we go. Got 1300, I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot at 1000. Or you know what, alright, gonna disconnect it now. My controls. So, looks like the METAR wasn't lying at all. It's already like 120 at 14 knots. Gonna follow the glide here, just looking at my PFD, not looking outside yet, even though it's clear as day. Still looking at my PFD here. I'll pull up a bit here. Yeah, that's not my rudders. That's literally the weather. The winds. Alright, it's calmed down a bit. It's like at 3 knots. But it's going all over the place. Alright. Correcting. We got 1 white, 3 red. Continue. We're now looking at the runway, looking at the aiming point now. Flare. Oh, that sounds a bit hard. Spoilers, reverse green diesel. The landing is so hard it turned off the auto brake. That is my bad. But we're down on the ground. That's all that matters. And we were able to exit out of Bravo as planned. Time? 29 minutes and 29 seconds. I call that as a record in my books. Alright. Let's clean up the aircraft here. I'm going to start up the APU. Let's just select any random stand here that's closest to us. Gate 6. My god, I think we'll need like some shock absorbers. And of course this... Okay, Okay, alright, what a great way to end the flight. AP bleed off, and that is 40 minutes on the block. Parked a bit too far. Yeah, I know, don't worry. My brakes weren't working properly. Alright, so go ahead and ask deboarding. And we can finally end this video. Okay, let's check the landing rate. Oh, I think I bounced it. That's why it says minus 46. Oh my god, minus 364. Okay, minus 364. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if it was a very short one, but anyways, the next video will be me going to French Guiana, which I will be recording after I sort out this messy Elevatex situation. This is like the second time that's happened to me, but no shame on Elevatex. They have really good software, but this cannot be happening. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. Comments if you want to suggest any flights, feel free to do so. If you just want to have a chat, sure. Like if you want, if you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.